The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Algria was settled centuries ago by wizards, seeking to make use of the high magical energy of the region, once known as the Cauldron of the World. Yermos and Sorel's dwelling on Jor-Karroc, Tkla. The first wizards found a beautiful and rich country, settled only by shepherds and large herds of aurochs and roleplaying. It was here that the wizards decided to make a nation founded on learning and magic. Algria has had to defend itself from attacks by all of its neighbors since then. Over the centuries, Sosaria and Sambia have attacked and raided Algria's ports and borders multiple times. Once led by a magic-resistant barbarian, the Dumbrali occupied all the country south of Lake Calder. They were defeated in battle by the great archmage Falthine, who slew their barbarian leader. 40,000 Dumbrali attacked and were stopped by 500 Algriri. More than 200 wizards died in the battle. Algria also suffered through a civil war about 5 centuries prior to the Dark Times, when a number of mages advocated for the beginning of new experiments in magic. Ones which even the Black Hem necromancers did not approve of. The renegades were driven from the region, but went on to found the land of Thai, or so it is said in Algria. The last attack upon Algria was during the Dark Times, through the Frostgale Pass by the power-hungry king of the Arctic nation Appalachia. Claiming to be fleeing from the dangerous northern enemy, he had allied himself with bandits from the wastes, and pushed south to claim the cauldron for himself, though this time the Algriri were able to field a larger force, including fighting men as well as wizards. The attackers were easily routed. However, this invasion took place almost exactly in union with an event known as the Arrival. Strange ships disgorged foreign soldiers and strange wizards from across the Sawblade Sea, later renamed the Phobosea. Unprepared, the nation of Algria was quickly and sadly eradicated. Many magic colleges were destroyed, and few refugees made it out. The area remains shrouded in mystery, for the most part, and little is known about the once powerful nation dedicated to learning and knowledge. There are no known remnants of the Algriri people alive today. Now, let me tell you a tale from an age of heroes. So, the party, having successfully trapinated and murderated their opponents, gather together on the path beside, like, say, this big hill near the switchback that leads out of town. Just fucking looks that way. It does. You don't know it doesn't. You don't know. You don't. They gather together and have a brief opportunity to talk amongst themselves in their panic. The last opponent having run away.
Are there still fires burning? Or is it all
He might be, but that wasn't in the town.
No, I know. But yeah.
Then you don't know.
It's on top.
No, I remember right at the end that one of the next empty drops smelled was fire that started spreading.
No, only on them.
Yeah, no, but I didn't know what happened after that. Yeah,
Still don't.
Ethan and I dealt with the ones attacking the village.
We had ones run, so we need to find them and round them up.
And go tell that point.
Then we should head that way.
Yeah, the guy's run up the hill, and he's met up with this guy standing there with this roby dude in his place on top of the hill there.
Is it the mage from before?
It might be, you don't know. All mages look the same to you, you racist. And he's just sort of standing there, looking at you pathetic ordinaries who aren't him in your power tops and
Wooden pauldron.
No tops.
yeah, and your stumperies.
Stump.
Yes, standing there. Cool.
Okay. First thing I'm going so he can see all of us.
Mm-hmm.
First thing I'm going to do is basically say we should try and say it low so the mage doesn't hear, but my
Now I need to make fucking rolls, you cunt! What's with you making me play the game? Honestly! See what it's like?
we should spread out, else we get hit by a erstwhile spell.
Yes.
He doesn't look that tough.
Mages don't on the surface.
Mage.
Bark.
No, don't do that. Stay here with me and the sausages.
Boom.
Right. I'll double out to the right and swing around.
I'll swing round to the left.
Incidentally, it is strongly implied that those minis are hidden in the trees.
Okay.
Or by the trees.
So I'm basically moving, like, I guess this way. Making sure.
Thanks, aircraft. Perfect time.
Would you swing out, or would you get him to swing out further? Because he's also can go move faster than you can.
Well, yeah, then I would swing a bit, like maybe to here, and then if he can go out even further, as long as we're not bunched up, in case we don't want a fireball landing.
Are these
on
guys
all of us?
dead or?
They're the dead guys from the spoing trap.
Alright.
They're shimmering balls just hanging over their bodies.
Come out like
Because they were all enclosed in these sort of bubbles, if you remember. By the mage.
It's a rock.
The bubbles are still there. You
think
go
it's-
passing through the bubbles?
No.
Is
Okay.
that too close, do you think?
I'll go
Or
around.
should it come further?
Oh,
So
you're
I
going
should come
around
up
the...
around.
Hang on.
This way, I think.
See, I plan around Steven's paranoia so I can fuck him. Hang on a minute.
Looks like some.
By go around the bubbles, are you passing immediately adjacent to the squares that the bubbles are on?
No, the guys are dead, but if they've got a bubble there, I'll make sure I keep away from them.
So more than one square.
Yes.
Good!
Why wouldn't I?
Because you don't know what that does.
And you're absolutely right. I don't know what it does. I will keep away from it.
This is why we can't have bad things.
The DM just wants his invisible scorpions to get you.
Every time Brendan comes in, something happens.
I don't know what Eaton's doing.
Well, she's going to stick with you, right? That's what you agreed upon?
Well, I encouraged us all to spread out, but
Oh, then I guess she'll spread out too.
she'll go more towards Sulan's way, but not quite as far.
No, I'm going to...
Well, she could even just stay there, because then we've all spread away from her.
I'm going to have her move right there, so she's near the water. Yes. Maybe actually just one square here. No, that's too far in, I think, if you're doing this.
Yeah, not be the area.
Right, no, that's fine, right near the water. Yes.
Dogs love water.
Crack and
I'm just put you on squares just so you
oh
know why I move yous.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Good point, yeah.
it's our Kraken, of course. Farrah slept with it, so now it's our friend. It's basically a bar.
Would you like that to have happened?
Well, no.
No, then it did not.
It's all about the tentacle porn.
Okay, nothing happens. The figures on the hill regard you impassively, the wizard constantly casting spells.
Yeah.
Finally, he finishes and makes a curt nod. Surrounded with many effects of immunities to backstab and things for as far as you know.
We don't know what they are.
Very many things that wizards with enough planning would absolutely do so they don't get butch fucked by the rugby team.
Not specific.
Yes, but just remember, every spell he puts on there they're all linked together, and they all make one horrible killing spell. So he's dead.
The great thing about the Imperium School of Casting is that if they're cast by the same wizard, then obviously they're built to take that into account.
Of course, he's just from the shitter school of magic, so... Right?
He's not even a white guy. He's Asian.
Oh, no.
Can't see under the robe.
No, you can't. His white hood. Pure as the driven snow. You don't know about snow. I know you know about snow. You've been in the snow. Pure as the driven snow.
We know all about snow.
We spent the whole season, well, almost the whole season. Half a season in snow.
Someone lost many hats.
Yes.
It became his thing.
It was
his
a
hat.
My hat.
I'll buy you another hat, but that one was mine.
It's a very nice hat.
This one makes me look like a wizard, but weird everywhere in Burgundy.
It really worked out in favour. I really hate that, but it became a cool thing. That's such a nice hat you have there. I know, right? That was great.
The guy bought one, and he was evil.
There's an awful lot of people wearing those hats in that country.
They're cool.
They are cool.
So go get mine.
I'm
Fuck you.
assuming
It's too hot though.
It's allowed for us to make a next set of movements.
Yes, you may move up to your movement rate if you wish. Put me over there, and I also have to keep an eye on the recording software because the computer's gone bunk.
And as I'm moving there, I'll
My
just be
computer
like,
guy's out of town at the moment.
Okay, fair enough.
"You lost, Bron. Your men are dead.
I think I'm actually
Surrender."
too far forward.
Surrender. In my moment of triumph. No! I will not move aside from my... He gesticulates like this, Sakin. He gesticulates like this, Sakin can't see.
God damn it.
This is punishment for him, not finishing those pictures I need. Dead. It's getting late now. Yes! I will not turn aside from my path of destiny. Yeah, that'd be cool. And why should I surrender when I have the advantage? No, you are in my path, and I will go through you.
You're delusional.
Nay, you are the one who is delusional. Get him! Unflinchingly, the wizard charges right up to Saphiro.
Okay. That's a new one.
And he gets first attack, because you do not see this coming. Like, you
Well, we would never have.
You didn't admit it.
Well, literally would have seen it coming.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have thought he was going to attack you. Not a skinny-wristed mage in melee.
You only know one person.
No,
who
he's
can
up to
attack.
something. I'm suspicious of her.
What's your current AC?
We know people have been altered and everything. My current AC is 4.
4?
Yes.
With a power top and pauldrons? Oh no,
Like,
you've got that
things still
fucking
going.
Scales of Justice going, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Well, not the scales, but the
I
other
have made a
one.
horrible
The better
mistake. Okay, the wizard goes with a knife, and it goes skitter up your impressive shimmering scale effects against your skin. Your taut, muscular abdominal.
This one is magical basement, so I guess it was like that.
It's however you want it to look.
Ebbs of
So
steel.
just describe. So just describe it how you would have it look.
I do like the idea of it just like the shimmer of scales appearing as it gets hit, but yeah.
Cool. Little boats of light ski off. He's like, ah! You have a protection.
I hope for your sake you do, Race Hammer.
He raises his knife up before his head and closes his eyes, waiting for the blow. You may make this attack if you wish. I mean, we should do initiatives, but I have a feeling you want to attack right now, so I will let this happen. Go ahead. Hit me! Hit me with your big, frosty hammer!
There's probably something...
Play that Obi-Wan music from A New Hope right the fuck now. Do it! Do it, homo queer!
Oh, I'm going to strike him down and he's going to become more powerful than we could possibly imagine.
No, he's going to die.
I think I've hit him. That's a 15 on the die.
Yeah, his armor class is 7.
Chance.
Ah, yeah. Your hammer strikes him, and the attack is negated by one of his protective spells, which makes the sound of...
That's why I don't even have to wear full damage.
Would the knockdown work?
Yes, the knockdown would work, actually, so you can roll knockdown.
He is not knocked down.
Your hammer slams into his protective field, and like you've hit like some kind of bubble, he goes skiing back up the hill. Magic flares, and he'll go a bit further, bit further. Keep going. There we go. Just leave it there, right?
He's on your notepad.
Magic energy streamers spiral out from him as he goes flying backwards with a... And magical streamers fly everywhere, and it's a bright light show, and Bron's like, you see, you cannot even hurt my wizard!
What?
Now we should get some initiatives.
So I intend to
Oh, thank you, intention, sorry.
yeah.
swing around
20,
the back.
don't
Try to swing around the back of him while he's distracted the Saphiro.
Okay, that's gonna go real well for you.
That's my intention.
Sweet, that's going to go well for you. That's awesome.
You like new experiences.
My intentions are similar, but on the other side. Yeah, I'm going on
And
12.
Tiller's intention is to charge forward with the dog.
My intention is to slowly advance on Bron.
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 Bron the Breaker. It's a really cool name. You think it's cool. It's not the lamest name you've ever heard for someone whose real name is Rex Steiner. Suwin goes first.
So is there any obstacles I can use to obstruct view on this path?
Do you see any obstacles?
Apart from the rocks I'm hidden behind at the moment.
Then no.
Okay.
Yeah, because we don't know what's off the edge of the map, of course.
Oh, just more rolling green.
6.
And so you're sneaking around past there. You think you're being really sneaky, but you just see his eyes just go like.
Doesn't
As
bother
you
me.
didn't roll anything you want to be seen, I'm guessing.
I will roll.
So you can see the mage there now, just sort of sliding around like inside of a Zord, just like trying to pick himself up inside his bubble.
Move silently.
Okay.
Hide in shadows.
Yes or no?
Yes, that's a 8.
Well, now you're there. I mean, he saw you go there, so I don't know what you're achieving, but no, that will be effective because the rolls say they are.
It is what I tried to do. So, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13.
I believe you can move
12.
12. These are, I forgot to mention, 5-foot square.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sometimes they're 10.
I know, yeah.
Right. Okay.
There's a better rise anyway, there would be a slowly down going up.
He is going to do what I intended to do initially and check out the water to make sure there's no one hiding in the water or anything in there that could get us from behind. And I will accomplish this with the following check. Alright, yeah, your werewolf's like, looks like the water's clear! Really, obviously, and loudly. Next up is Zafiro.
Zafiro will cautiously get to about here. I don't know if anything
Why
happens.
do you so timidly stop? Could it be you fear me?
I fear the unknown, and I suspect you have tricks at play.
Challenging points.
Why would you be so confident when you are clearly defeated?
That I have learned of you now. You presume too much. Clearly defeated.
Well, if you're so confident, how about we bet points against each other?
Oh, no, I cannot! I spent all of mine to arrange this encounter. And when I win, I will
they
give
hit
you them
points.
back.
We saw he had points.
You saw he had a bracelet.
That's right. Yeah.
You can't read those numbers from far off.
Yeah,
It's
that makes
impossible.
sense.
You actually got to do that to read them. Or pass like a pretty good...
What about that of your dead men?
Dead?
They're dead anyway.
What matter then? So easily you dismiss their sacrifice. Now come at me, bro! Since you talked so long, do you want to do anything else in your turn? Brandish your hammer, perhaps?
It's always brandished. Well,
It's wielded. So you're constantly going like, ha-ha!
Always practical.
he will just approach closer.
Okay, well, that's gonna,
Just one step,
okay,
basically.
that's going to be your turn then. So, unbeknownst to any of you, everyone who was surrounded in a bubble is resurrected when he hit the mage's shield. And this guy, who happens to be very lucky to be going first, is going to sneak up there and stab her with a silver arrow. After this attack check, so I have to walk all the way over here. That is a hit. I'm not going to roll damage because it's just a fucking arrow, it's a D8, big deal. But the important thing is to get that silver into your werewolf to take it out of the fight. Stab. Thud. There we go. Thug number 3, who was right beside him, is going to walk up beside the guy and...
Stab him.
No. Cover his flank with the shield because he knows you guys are over that way. Now, thug number 2 is going to move the amount he needs to... No, he's not. He's not. He's going to stay in the tree and wait for you guys to not realize he's there. Because why would I attack you when you're in front of me? I'll wait for you to pass below and then do it. And then we get to pump.
I'll start with my rogue skills for moving silently. Pass. Hiding in shadows. Pass. Both are like 11-ish.
Ah, it's
So yeah. Now my intention was to swing around more, so I'll start with the rock. 5. Do I get checks to notice?
You will from there, yes.
So,
It is a perception check. Hang on, I just have to make...
was there any negatives to this?
There is. He has some cover bonus from -2.
Minus.
So that's -2 on the stat you're rolling.
Yes.
It's never against the roll because that helps you.
So that would make it 30. Do I make 2 for the 2 people?
Yeah, 1 each.
Success on the first one, success on the second one.
Yeah, you see them there waiting, concealed in the foliage.
Am I able to change intention upon discovering people waiting for me?
Yes, it is a
Would
reasonable
add-
thing to halt your progress.
I just got to check the speed. It is.
You also realise from their vantage point that your hide, they would see you.
Yep. Is there anyone 2 points faster than me on the initiative thing? To know if now using the sling would mean someone else gets to act.
I mean, you don't know that. You never know that.
True. I can't actually. So I'm going to attempt to sling at one of them. Try and knock him out the tree.
No, that's fair. So 2 points more.
Yep.
Right. Okay, so Tiller and his canine companion, distressed at seeing your werewolf friend stabbed by an arrow, are going to run over there and harass those guys, imposing penalties on their future checks.
Tiller and Waffles, no.
I don't have minis for them because, well, why would I?
We're going to get the God's Curse and also Mr. Wick after us.
Jump
Wait.
Maker.
Did all of the guys that we dealt with traps and various...
Yes!
They all had the bubble?
Of course!
Ah!
You saw that happen. If you'd listened to the notes, you'd remember that.
I'm just going to remember if it was all of them or not.
Well, as far as you know, all the ones you saw.
Yeah, except for those shitters at the start.
Oh, that.
Fuck them!
No, the ones who all got burned alive and that didn't have it, but...
Yeah, the following ones got bubbled up.
Yeah. Shit.
You actually go next.
Sweet.
Miss. What
AC am I chasing? What AC am I chasing? Oh, I might not.
Oh, AC. Now they have partial cover. That's a +1. So it is 6.
Just!
Shite. Alright, do your D4 damage or whatever it is.
It was a D4. 2 damage.
Oh, wow.
I'm hoping he falls out of the tree.
That would, is a sling, do you think a sling? You don't even have to cold shot to his head to do a stun on him to fall him out the tree, wouldn't you? But you didn't, so...
They're wearing armour and stuff, and them branches may not be too sturdy to them shifting their weight around and such.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll make a quick balance check. That's a pass.
Okay.
But now he's aware you're aware. And he's like, okay, Bron's going to take one step towards Saphiro. And he's going to say, "To battle then, with no regret. Just you and me, and several of my men." And he draws out this strange hatchety cleaver thing. And he'll swing it at Saphiro kind of sloppily. And your AC was 4, I believe you said?
Yes.
Yet no. Skitters off your holy armour. The scales of justice weighing in your favour this time. Then it becomes Shield Guy's turn. Shield Guy is going to start climbing out of a tree. Why did you have to roll that extra bit? Shield Guy is going to start falling out of the tree.
Just like Zala would.
He clatters in an undignified heap at the base of a tree, alerting everyone that there's guys in the tree. His mate is going to climbing out of the tree. He's not going to fuck it up, though. He gets to keep his job.
Yes, those two. Yeah.
So you're on your ass. And you're still in the same square.
And the guy who did not fall in an undignified heap is going to... he probably would have spent, say half of his move action getting out of a tree?
Easy.
Right, he's going to move as close to 6 squares as he can towards Stump.
That's all.
Towards he can get right there.
Oh, then he's going to move up and attack. And he's going to...
Thought we were friends, guy.
Hit him with a fucking rock!
That's what orcs do to their friends.
Stump immediately begins dodging as he swings this mace with sharp spikes with little hook barbs in the tip.
Oh, that's nasty.
Dripping something green off of them as it sprinkles past his face. Stump weaves, darts to the side, then Stump catches his foot on a stone and he falls straight towards the weapon. Too far forwards! Stump's forehead cracks onto the shaft of the weapon right where the guy's bare hand is holding it. The guy's like, ah! And his weapon flies up into the air and... Because I rolled a 1.
Ah, I see.
It lands safely off to the side, not hurting him.
Poisoning his mate.
Poisoning the ground so nothing will grow there until they till the dirt and plant something, I guess. Because anti-human poisons tend not to affect plants. Except for Raid Rapid Kill, the stuff in the blue cans. 4 or 5 cans of that.
Isn't that our video sponsor today, Raid Rapid Kill?
No, it's Red Shadow Legends. It's your boy. Then, Mage. I will roll his... Mage is the master of the slippy sides of his battle zorb.
Basically
and he starts backpedaling to hit the thing in. He starts running back in, so move him 3 tiles in towards where Bron and Saphiro is.
Did he go around me?
No, because he can't see you.
So then he would have passed.
He'd either pass
In that case, you get an attack. Please attack. Do you wait for him to go right? No, it's an AOO, which means you have to attack as he's passing. You can't arrange a backstab.
Yeah.
So you can choose to not do it if you don't want to.
I would attack him.
Okay, then go ahead. You get an attack. What are you attacking with, by the way? Sword?
Yes. Well, I was going to attack with a sword.
But now? It has to be with whatever weapon's equipped.
Well, it's
In
not.
your hand.
It may not be equipped now. I don't know.
Oh, why? Did you roll 1?
Yes.
Okay, right. Your weapon has flown out of your hand and you do not see where it went. Because you hit his protective field and the rebound was surprising and sudden, you lost your grip in the startlement.
That actually would
make
sense. A bit like, I don't see many other cases where Sula would drop a sword.
This is frankly the first time you guys have ever been able to fight a wizard that has just had all the time in the world to set up for the fight.
Yeah.
He also has spell triggers, so this is good. I'm looking forward to this. This is how wizards should be done, right? Right, do we want to keep initiatives? Adjusting only for equipage in that?
I rolled a 2, so I'm happy to stick with it.
So if you're putting a weapon in your hand, you have to add on your weapon speed?
That's the speed I quoted last time anyway.
Oh, okay, so you're still where you are. Right, then, in fact, Sulin goes first.
And then +3 for the second attack.
I will,
Oh, right, I will put you... Oh, you're splitting the boys. No, you've come between them. I don't want to wait.
I'll draw the dagger.
Because you still have that.
And there was...
Oh, wait, no. It's an ordinary dagger.
No.
You have that?
The flute dagger, she's still got that.
Oh, you have that? Oh, no.
So I'll try stabbing the mage. So I'll step up and stab the mage.
I think that's a move silently. Check. Remember, moving silently reduces your movement rate by 1/3.
Which is fine.
By 2/3 down to 1/3.
Yep, I'm silent.
Sodding fuck. Please don't kill my mage.
What's his AC?
From behind, by surprise, in a backstab, it's 10. Because it has to be.
So that's a hit.
So, you get the old, shit, I might as well use my fucking prop here. You get the old, Tarask dagger. You fucking get ready and you stab it right in towards his...
Spleen.
Getting up in there. And the tip of the dagger... Oh, it's been bent by improper storage. Good thing it's made of shitty plastic. Like, this is the cheapest part of the whole thing. It's this garbage plastic. But you're stabbing it, and it hits the protective field. And oh no. Oh, Sulin, it's such a shame. Such a shame. That was a good hit. It would have been so good if you'd been able to, like, just stab him, but unfortunately, protective magic, it kind of is a big bubble. Fortunately, this goes right through it.
Because it's a magical weapon.
Because it's
Well,
the
no,
Tarrasque scale.
because it's what it is.
Yeah.
Tarrasque scale. Yeah.
It's just this scale just
What's the,
slides
damage
right
on
through and stabs into it.
I don't know. I've never used it.
You guys don't get to know. I am the
Yeah.
one who rolls.
Well, here we go again. Let's hope it doesn't
Stop again for no good reason. Where were we? Where were we? Where were we? Where were we?